Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this tutorial we'll be creating this fun navy gold and white wedding cake. I'll be using a 6-inch, a 4-inch and an 8-inch cake. Starting with the 8-inch, applying it to my 12-inch cake board with some frosting and then filling with more of that buttercream. I'll leave the recipe linked in the eye icon and in the description box below this video. I've just used one cake here cut in half, and I like to bake my cakes in 3-inch tall cake tins. This usually creates about 3.5-inch tall cake layers whenever I'm making a tiered cake like this. Cover your cake with a crumb coat. This is just a thin layer of frosting all around the cake to trap in any crumbs. Smooth it out, bring the lip to the center, and then pop it into the fridge to set for about 20 minutes, and then apply your final layer of frosting. I've coloured my frosting with gel food colours for the 4-inch and for the 8-inch as well. Smooth it out, repeat, bring that lip of frosting to the middle again, but this time before I pop it into the fridge I'm going to cover it in sprinkles. Basically you want your frosting to be nice and wet or sticky, and that way you can grab your sprinkles in the bowl and then press it into your cake and you'll be sure that it'll stick. Notice I've also got the colour frosting on the cake as close to the colour of the sprinkles as possible. That way it's a bit more camouflage, and if you do see through the sprinkles it won't be so noticeable. Add the sprinkles to the top of the cake as well. Mine did start to dry off a little, so it wasn't sticking as much as I would have liked. So what I did instead is I placed my cake flat on a table or the turntable, and then I had my hand cupped on the edge that it would catch any sprinkles, and I could press them into the edge of the cake right up in the corner and in the middle of the cake as well. Once your cake has been completely covered in your sprinkles, you can pop it back into the fridge for about 20 minutes to set completely. In the meantime, we can work on our other two tiers. So I've got my 6-inch here that's already been crumb coated. I'm applying a final layer of frosting, but a very thin one, just in white. When it's applied, smooth it out nice and thin and neatly, and then bring that lip of frosting to the middle. For this next step, I've used cookie cutters, and I have these diamond-shaped cookie cutters. They come in about 5 different sizes. I used the cutter that was most similar to the height of the cake, and then created another diamond right in the middle of that with a smaller cookie cutter. This next step is really fun. I've got 2 bags of frosting, both fitted with a 104 piping tip, and I'm filling in the negative space with the white. So kind of zigzag your way around, just create as much of a random ruffle as you possibly can. I'm working in half sections here, so as soon as I have that negative space covered at the bottom half, I'll work on the diamond. So I'm going to fill in with the navy blue. Notice I'm stopping halfway each time. This is going to give me the best control for neatness and kind of reaching those areas. If you were to cover your whole diamond now, it would be really hard to fill in the center, so I just worked in stages. Fill the center, the rest of your diamond, and then the negative space again in that white frosting. If you guys are interested in learning cake decorating, I actually do run some classes and workshops. I'll leave a link to the Global Ballet store where you guys can have a look at what classes are on offer, and you can book in if you like. And our middle tier is complete. Pop it into the freezer to set for about 20 minutes, and in the meantime work on your top tier. I've coloured this frosting with navy blue gel food colour, and then smoothing it out with my bench scraper. Once it's nice and smooth, bring that lip of frosting to the middle with a spatula, and before it sets, you can stick on any decorations as you like. I've gone in with gold leaf, so edible gold leaf, and just very gently pressing it onto the frosting. If you want to set your frosting in the fridge first, you totally can. It might not stick as well, and if that's the case, all you really need to do is pop a little bit of water onto your cake with a brush or with a spray bottle instead. Both methods will work. I did triangles all around my 4-inch with the gold leaf. Gave me a few options, so if I liked one side better, I kind of switch it around. Pop your cake into the freezer for 20 minutes and then insert some bubble tea straws or dowels or paper straws into your cake. So I've used 3 in my 8-inch cake, although you could use more if you like. Tendency is the more you use, the more stable it will be. And then I'm applying my 6-inch on top. Just released it from the temporary cake board. There is a 6-inch cake board underneath this cake though, you just can't see it. Follow the same steps, cutting it flush with the top of the cake. I like to give it a bit of a wriggle to see where the frosting kind of sticks to my straw, and that's how I know it'll be flush with the top. Stick your cake together with a little bit of buttercream frosting. I kind of shifted my 4-inch here to the front of the cake, or the neatest looking angle, and then inserted a small pin to secure the ribbon at the base of my 4-inch. And that's it, your cake is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and give it a go. It's very royal, very elegant I think, and really fun to do. If you recreate this, I would love to see how yours comes out. Hashtag Rosie's Dessert Spot on Instagram so I can see as well. And if you'd like to join in on our classes, the link to that will be in the description box below. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you again in the next one.